Butterfly fish. The male butterfly fish lives in what looks like a perfect partnership. These small, brightly colored reef fish form monogamous pairs and spend most of their lives swimming side by side through coral reefs in the Pacific and Indian Oceans. But that closeness comes at a cost for the male. He is constantly on guard. His entire existence revolves around protecting his mate, defending territory, and chasing off rival males. The female, meanwhile, focuses on feeding and reproduction. If she dies, he will search for a new partner. If he dies, she moves on quickly. The bond looks equal from the outside, but the physical and behavioral burden falls almost entirely on him. He patrols, he fights, he guards, and the reef does not care. The seahorse. Among the few animals on Earth where the male carries the young, the seahorse stands alone in how completely that role has taken over his body. The female deposits her eggs into a pouch on the male's abdomen, and from that moment, he is the one who carries the pregnancy. The eggs develop inside him. He provides nutrients, regulates salinity, and supplies oxygen to the growing embryos. Labor, when it comes, is physically exhausting, his body contracting repeatedly until the young are expelled into open water. After giving birth, he may become pregnant again within hours. He gets none of the recovery time that most birthing animals require. His body was shaped by evolution to serve a reproductive function that, in nearly every other species, belongs to the female. The fig wasp. The male fig wasp is born into a situation with almost no good outcomes. He hatches inside a fig, blind and wingless, built for a single purpose. His first task is to find and mate with females who are still inside, their own galls within the same fig. He never sees the outside world. After mating, the males chew exit tunnels through the fig wall, not for themselves, but for the females, who will fly out to pollinate other figs and continue the cycle. The males die inside the fruit, never having left it. They exist for reproduction and for tunnel digging. And once both are done, there is nothing left for them to do and nowhere for them to go. The marsupial mouse. The male Antechinus, a small mouse-like marsupial from Australia, goes through one of the most extreme reproductive events in the animal kingdom. During a brief mating season, he mates repeatedly and for extended periods, sometimes continuously for hours at a time. The stress this places on his body is severe. Cortisol floods his system in quantities that would be dangerous under normal circumstances. His immune system collapses. His fur falls out. His organs begin to deteriorate. He does not pace himself, and his biology does not allow for it. The drive to mate overrides every survival signal his body sends. Within weeks of the mating season beginning, every adult male in the population is dead. The females survive, raise the young, and the males are simply gone. The entire male generation is wiped out on a biological schedule. The flatworm. Some species of flatworm reproduce through a process that researchers have described as one of the stranger conflicts in the animal world. These creatures are hermaphrodites, meaning each individual has both male and female reproductive organs. But being the female in reproduction is energetically costly, and no individual wants to carry that burden. So when two flatworms meet, they compete to inseminate the other rather than be inseminated themselves. This contest can last for an extended period as each tries to inject genetic material into the other's body while avoiding the same fate. The one who ends up receiving the genetic material must then invest energy in developing eggs and carrying the reproductive load. It is a competition in which both participants are simultaneously trying to be the one who does less. The honey bee. The male honey bee, called a drone, exists within the colony in a state of complete dependency. He does not gather nectar. He does not make honey. He cannot sting. He contributes nothing to the daily operations of the hive. His only function is to mate with a queen, and if he succeeds, he dies immediately after. The act of mating is fatal for the drone. His reproductive organs are torn from his body during the process. For those males who never get the opportunity to mate at all, the end is no less grim. When food becomes scarce in late autumn,